It's time we do a full collection video. Now, I haven't decided how I'm going to do it. I've done many full collection videos. My collection's gotten insanely large. I haven't done enough on this channel. I'm not really sure whether I'm going to do it in the entire video, all my collection, but I think we will just do it right now. The whole collection, which probably won't be true because I probably won't be doing that. But let's start over here in the first shelf. So we're going to move some Funko Pops because I have a lot of Funko Pops, and so a lot of them had to move to my bookshelf so I could fit new ones in my cabinet, and my cabinet's full already, and if you can see there's SpongeBob playing in the background, yes, I know. But I like having movies playing in the background when I'm recording because it's just like, it feels more relaxing, and if you pay attention, you might see something, you'd be like, what is that? Or it may be something you already know, and you're like, that's funny, he's into that thing I'm into. We have Adventure Time, the complete series. This is the DVD box set. I had to sell off my Blu-rays because they were just taking up too much space, and this is just an easier box set that has all the seasons self-contained in one set, which is what I wanted. I just wish they'd done the same for Blu-ray, because that's bull crap. Welcome Back, Kotter, complete series. I haven't watched this show yet. I need to do that. The Nanny, complete series. Yeah, I haven't watched that show either. I need to watch that. Saved by the Bell, complete series. I know they just launched like that new reboot series. I haven't watched that. Animaniacs, complete series. This is the original show, not the new Hulu reboot. But yeah, Hulu, great. That show is great. Just as good as the original, if you ask me. Thunder, 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 Thundercats. This is the original Thundercats. I need to get the 2011 reboot series, which is fantastic. You should watch it if you haven't. Unlike the original. Rocky and Bullwinkle, the complete series. I just did an appreciation video on this on my main channel. If you don't know what that series is, check out my main channel to find out. This is a Mill Creek documentary box set. The Golden History of Hollywood. Hollywood! Okay. Hi guys. It's kind of cool because you can see all my plushies and things like that. You see my pinboard and yeah, and you can see some of my other stuff on my wall too. It's nice, but here. It's kind of hard to do this because I have so much stuff here. But I have like Hot Wheels, I have Pops, I have Minis, I have different figures everywhere, and they're all in front of my movies. And I swear, the AT complete series, because I pity the fool that does not have this box set. Happy Days seasons 1 through 6, really, Paramount. Where's the rest of the show? Put it out. I don't know. Love it. The complete collection of the classic Ninja Turtles, because cowabunga, dude. Love Ninja Turtles. The 14 film collection of The Land Before Time. The only thing I don't like about this set is the only film on Blu-ray is the original, and the Blu-ray is not included on the set, so you're really just getting all the movies on DVD. But I think, like, the original is like $10 on Blu-ray, so it's not that bad. I need to get it on Blu-ray, but yeah, I have all 14 movies. We have the VeggieTales 25th Anniversary 10 movie collection. All these movies are terrible, by the way, except for the Jonah movie, which, cool. But, like, they're not classic VeggieTales. They're, like, newer VeggieTales, and the heart just isn't there. Because there was a lot of... If you want to see a really good video about why VeggieTales kind of changed and why it failed, Saber Spark on YouTube, check out this video. Over an hour-long, in-depth video about the rise and fall of it. And, wow. I never realized how much history there was to something stupid that I remember from being a kid. And, wow. I kind of want them to do like a classic, complete collection of VeggieTales, but I don't know. SpongeBob, the first 100 episodes. Now, this is the reprint version. I know there's a version of the set that comes in like a hard case. This is the reprint version with just the slip and the two different sets here. It's got lots of special features. It has the first 5 seasons of the show. the best era of the show, seasons 1 through 5. So if you want to own the best SpongeBob box set in existence, right here. This box set also includes a really weird documentary. So there's like a part in this documentary, I'm forgetting what it's called, but basically they have the documentary, like they'll talk about how like there was a SpongeBob on top of Burger King that somebody stole, like a big floaty thing, and what happened to it. They'll be telling that story, and then there's like a discussion on whether or not SpongeBob is gay. That's like the point of the documentary. Really weird documentary to be on this box set, but it's here, which is kind of interesting, I guess. I don't know. The SpongeBob musical live on stage. You wouldn't think this would be good, but it's actually really good, and I recommend it. Aerial Monsters, the complete Shout Factory series box set. Great show. I haven't watched through it all yet. I'm kind of making it through SpongeBob right now, and I think that's what I'm going to start watching next. I have a lot of shows and movies in my collection. I will say this already, that I have not watched, and I need to watch them, so you might hear that a lot. Here's the thing. Sometimes I just take a while to watch things, but I do eventually watch them, so this isn't a scenario where I'm like, no, I haven't watched it just because I've been lazy. It's just sometimes you don't get to things when you would like. Let's just say that. Alright, so let's move some more pops. Show you my shelf here of movies. So, we got Angry Beavers and Danny Phantom, the complete series. We got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Turtles Forever, Rise of the TMNT, and then Rise of the TMNT Mutant Mania. So that's pretty cool. It's kind of weird how they put those sets out, because these are considered volume sets. So like so really, if you want to own like the series, that's how you would get a complete first season, is you would buy the volume sets, and then they never put out a complete season box set. It's a very strange practice, and I wish they would just title it Season 1, Volume 1, or whatever. Because you get a creative name, sure, but like that's also just weird. And also, this is not creative name. The show's called Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and the DVD is called Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I don't know. Are You Afraid of the Dark? This is the first season of the... It was a limited series, but I think it did so well that they decided to do more. And I could see why this did well. It was actually pretty good. There were actual moments, no joke, in this Nickelodeon miniseries that I thought the cinematography was actually kind of good. It was great. I really liked this series. And I enjoyed it. And I cannot wait for season 2. Harriet the Spy. Yeah. See, a lot of these Nickelodeon movies, I kind of want them on Blu-ray. Paramount, if you don't know, has some older Blu-ray transfers of movies that they're putting on Blu-ray, and I'm wondering if some of these exist out there, and they're gonna put these out soon, like Good Burger. Where's my Blu-ray of Good Burger? What the hell, Paramount? Here's my Blu-ray of Good Burger. We got Snow Day, terrible movie, but I just kind of own it because I like owning the Nickelodeon movies. Complete Rugrats trilogy, up there with the Godfather trilogy, in the sense that the first 2 movies are great, and the last one, we don't need to go. Oh, wow, my camera. Here, you know what? These pops are not doing a good job holding up my camera, so the Gopher Funko Pop, you're going to hold it up now. We got Small Soldiers and The Explorers. This is a double feature on DVD, of course. Of course, I'm showing you my DVD collection. We'll get to my Blu-rays. This collection features 2 Joe Dante films. That's what these are. They're Joe Dante films. And Small Soldiers is getting a Blu-ray. The Explorers isn't. If you don't know Joe Dante, he directed like Gremlins and some other really good movies. But he's most famous for Gremlins. And I enjoy those movies. They're not great. They're not good. I really enjoy them though, and that's why I have them. I'm glad Small Soldiers is coming to Blu-ray. When it comes out, I'll have to pick that up and watch it in high definition, because I've never seen it in high definition. Crocodile Dundee and Crocodile Dundee 2, Crocodile Dundee in Los Angeles. I'm actually surprised these two are not on Blu-ray. These were big hits in the 90s. They were very popular movies. They're still kind of referenced in pop culture. They're not great movies. I don't really love them. I enjoy them. They're fun. But yeah, I mean, it's weird that they're not on. It's weird they're not on Blu-ray, but I have them. We got Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead. I love this movie. Crazy, crazy movie. You should watch it. Just if you want like a really crazy movie to watch, with just very questionable logic, there you go. Watch that movie. We Bare Bears, the movie. It's a pretty good movie. Infinity Train Book 1. Please put out the rest of Infinity Train on DVD. I want the rest. I want Book 2 and Book 3. Hopefully they will. Dennis the Menace. This is another one. It's like, why isn't it on Blu-ray? Probably will be soon. It's weird because Netflix site was in the top 10 on their streaming site, which I don't believe. Like, how is that movie in the top 10? Looney Tunes Rabbit's Run. This is a Dollar Tree pickup. And it's a decent movie, I guess. It's Looney Tunes, so I have it. Here, we'll move some our figures here. Alright, let's move Thanos, Krusty the Clown, and some other figures. It's kind of funny just mentioning all this stuff because you can't see what I'm doing. But anyways. Jetsons, or The Jetsons Complete Series. I also own season 1 on Blu-ray because so Warner Archive put out the first season on Blu-ray, but they didn't put out the rest, and then they put out this complete collection after they put the first season out on Blu-ray. Very strange business practices. Scooby-Doo, the Saga of the 13 Ghosts, which includes the 13 Ghosts series, and if you don't know, this series was canceled, and they only caught 12 of the ghosts in the series, so they brought it back for a direct-to-video movie. By the way, this show came out in like the 80s, and they brought it back for a sequel movie. So it's like almost like 30 years later, basically, and they catch the final ghost. And it had like Vincent Price in it, and then he died. It's very weird. I love Scooby-Doo though, so that's why I have that. And I like those. But we got Scooby-Doo and Batman and the Brave and the Bold. Batman and the Brave and the Bold is a great Batman show. I need to get that show in its entirety. But this is also a great Scooby-Doo crossover. And that show was kind of a more goofy Batman anyway, so it kind of makes sense to cross over. Scooby and the Gourmet Ghost. Fun enough Scooby-Doo movie. I don't know. Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island. The best Scooby-Doo movie ever made. Ever. Fight me. Scooby-Doo Return to Zombie Island. One of the worst ever made. Scooby-Doo Happy Halloween. Fun enough Scooby movie. Just expected more. I mean, they had the creator of Billy and Mandy on the show, on this movie, and then it wasn't that good. Daphne and Velma. I'm a Scooby-Doo completionist. Sorry, I own this. Home Alone 3. I own this because, I don't know. Banjo the Woodpile Cat. This was a Dollar Tree pickup. This is a Don Bluth short film. If you don't know Don Bluth, he's the director of Secret of NIMH, American Tail, All Dogs Go to Heaven, Land Before Time. And so, I kind of felt like I should have it. And it was $1. And it's a fun enough short film. Upside Down Magic. I haven't watched this. I bought it because it was Disney. And I've been buying a lot of Disney movies because my thought is this. If I want these things later, won't be available later because Disney's taking their stuff and saying, boop, you're out of here. Sorry, only Disney Plus. And if you watch what happens on Disney Plus, they're constantly removing movies, re-adding movies, and stuff like that. And so it's a lot of like, if I want to watch this stuff, I'd rather just go to my shelf and not rely on a service that can't seem to keep its own movies that it owns on the service. Like, I understand Netflix's thing because they don't own The Office, whatever, but they still keep their original shows on there, you know what I mean? I don't know. And Disney owns all this stuff, so there should be no excuse for actual Disney movies to be leaving, or 20th Century Fox movies, because again, they own those. Um, Besides the ones that they already have pre-existing contracts for before Disney Plus, I understand that, but anything else, I don't understand. Twitches and Twitches 2, very bad. I do not like these movies. Halloween Town 2. I get why people enjoy these, but they're not good. Star Wars Resistance Season 1. Sadly, we'll never get Season 2 on DVD because this show was kind of a flop. It's unfortunate. I enjoyed the series, though, a lot. Lego Star Wars The New Yoda Chronicles. I enjoyed the Lego Star Wars stuff. I ain't ashamed to admit it. Cobra Kai Seasons 1 and 2 on DVD. I like that they put this show out. However, I'm not a fan of the... There's about 4 discs here stacked. Yeah, I'm just not a fan of that. They could have made 2 flippers and it would have been fine. 1 placeholder, 2 flippers, and it would have been fine. But nope, they had to stack them. And even the best companies do it, so this isn't just like, crap, they did it. No, best companies even do this, but it's just not a good business practice because things don't survive long. And why I own movies is that they survive many years. Some of these movies I've owned many years. Witches Night Out on DVD. Fun Halloween special. I think that's a Canadian Halloween special. That was a Dollar Tree pickup. Dilbert, the complete series. I really love Dilbert as a comic strip, and the series is great. The live action Tick series. It exists. I don't know. It's not even that good. The Amazon Prime show is really good, though. I really like that show. It was sad to hear it was canceled. That was one of my favorite movies, or favorite shows on that platform. Now I don't even really watch Amazon Prime other than the few movies that I hear about. Evil Takes Root, The Curse of the Beta Bats. That's a cool horror movie. I really enjoyed that. Mystery Science Theater 3000, Volume 1. We have Old School Sesame Street, 1969 to 1974, because that is how Sesame Street did start in 1969 and is still running today, which is crazy. And we have Volume 2, which is 1974 to 1979. We have The Great Migrations National Geographic series. This was a Dollar Tree pickup, and it's actually really good. If you see it at your Dollar Tree, definitely pick it up. If you don't want to do that, it's on Disney Plus, and I recommend checking it out. I know it's still on there. I saw it the other day. 1966 Batman Season 1, Season 2, and then Season 3 is on my other shelf. So let me move all these figures back, and we'll get that started with the next shelf. Just a lot of movies here. I'm moving a lot of figures and movies and stuff. Okay. So here we go. So we got Season 3 here. We got 4K. We got the 4Ks of Season 1 and 2 of Stranger Things. I used to be really into this show. I think Season 3 just kind of killed it for me. Because it kind of feels like the show is now more fan service than actually good writing anymore. And that's just not what I want to watch. I'll still watch Season 4 and talk about it, but I'm just not excited about it anymore. E.T. Classic Spielberg, of course. Everyone's got to have it. Just don't buy it like that, because that's a big space waster. Because let me show you this. Look at that. That is a big space waster. And it looks cool, sure. But, like, number one, they put DVD plus digital. And then they put all that crap on the back. So it's like, you know, it's like... It doesn't even look like a real VHS tape. It's got Blu-ray logos slapped all over it. So what's the appeal there? That's my question, you know? What is the appeal? we got the 50 Years Planet of the Apes collection, which of course this includes. I can't remember all the titles off the top of my head, so I'm going to go in here and go through them. So we got Planet of the Apes, the original, Beneath the Planet of the Apes, Escape from the Planet of the Apes, Conquest of the Planet of the Apes, Battle of the Planet of the Apes, Planet of the Apes 2001, which is the Tim Burton remake, and then we have Rise of the Planet of the Apes, Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, War of the Planet of the Apes. So there's 9 Planet of the Apes movies. It has the first 6 here on just Blu-ray, and then the last 3 on 4K. If you want a complete collection of all the movies, here you go. Now, this does not include the edited for TV movies, where basically there was a live-action Planet of the Apes series, and then they edited episodes of the show to be like TV movies and stuff. So there's that stuff that's not missing. That's missing from the show, and then there was also an animated series. So yeah, great movies. At least a few of them, anyways. Not all of them, but very different for the time. You know, there wasn't series like that back in the time. This is the 4K Best Buy exclusive steelbook set of Batman, 1989 with Michael Keaton, Batman Returns, Batman Forever, and Batman and Robin. We don't speak of those two, but, you know, they exist. And here's the steelbooks. I'm not pulling them out because essentially they're just this, except they're all different colors. One's purple, one's green, and one's red. Just the different color schemes of the movie, basically. They're not very well designed steelbooks, but it's a cool idea of a collection. And yeah, I like it. I like the movies. Cool. Band of Brothers on Blu-ray. These feel like these are going to get 4Ks at some point. The Pacific. This is the steel packaging edition of this set, which is cool. I haven't watched these series, believe it or not. I need to do that. I'm sorry. I need to. I know. People have been telling me over and over again, hey, Chan, you gotta watch the show. It's good. I know. Oh. Okay. So we got the complete James Bond collection, at least the most current version of it, because of course No Time to Die is not out yet, and so it does not include that movie, of course, but you know, includes everything else. And that will not be the last you hear James Bond in this video. And so, yeah. And yeah, that's a good idea. So we got Samurai Jack, the complete series. Great show. This has all 5 seasons on Blu-ray. I love this box set. I tried to watch it a few years ago. Didn't get into it. And then I went back to it after I got this box set. And I absolutely fell in love with the show. So good. A series of movies I'm not in love with whatsoever. The 4K set of Harry Potter. Now, this was at a yard sale for like $10. And I was like, really? Because this is like a $160 set of 8 movies. And he's like, yeah, I don't want it. He said like, he was selling off like a ton of his movies. And I said, okay, I'll get it. Because that's a great deal. And I don't like these movies, though. I've always said Harry Potter is one of those things that would be better as a TV show. And I don't like the pace of the movies, and that a lot of that has to do is that they're paced very episodic in nature, which is not how movies are supposed to be paced at all, but that's how the books were written and how they were paced. And so it really bothers me because I'm sitting down to watch a movie and it's not paced like a movie. And it wouldn't bother me if this was shorter chunks, like an hour, whatever, cool. I'd watch all of it, but as movies, 6 makes absolutely no sense if you haven't read the books. And I've read the books, so keep in mind, when I watched these, I didn't read the books, but like, you know what, your argument shouldn't be, well, you have to read the books to understand it. This is an adaptation. No. No. And yeah, I just, people love them, and I understand. But a lot of this, I look at it and I say, nope, a lot of it is just nostalgia. It is a lot of nostalgia. That's what a lot of this love for Harry Potter comes from. There are a lot of people who grew up and now they watched Harry Potter and they loved it, but that's it, and they grew up loving it. And I think looking at it now, it isn't objectively perfect or good in a lot of areas. I'm not denying there are good elements about the movies, but I'm just saying, like, we need to calm down with our insane Harry Potter blow up is, I don't know. Friends, the complete series. I don't really need to talk about Friends. Everybody's talking about Friends. It's a show. It changed the sitcom genre. Cool. Let's stop talking about Friends. It's a good show. Avatar: Last Airbender, the complete series, Blu-ray edition, which has the steel books. This is the steelbook edition, so that's pretty cool. All right. Back to the Future on 4K. Ooh. The Chucky 7 film collection, which just includes Child's Play, Child's Play 2, Child's Play 3, The Curse of Chucky, The Seed of Chucky, The Curse of Chucky, The Cult of Chucky. Oh no, it's The Bride of Chucky. I mixed one of the titles up, but whatever. They're really hard to read in those font down there. But yeah, I haven't watched all these. I've really just watched the first two because I don't really have any interest in the others. The Last Dance. This is a really good 10-part ESPN basketball documentary. I really liked it. Thank you to the friend of mine who recommended that to me. We have the Critters Shout Factory box set, which includes Critters, Critters 2, the main course, Critters 3, Critters 4, and great. I love these. And this box set was originally $60. It's a lot lower now. It's about $30. If you can get this for $30, definitely do so. Great box set. Tons of bonus features. Got making of documentaries. And these are fun movies. Really, really fun movies. I love watching them. The last two, not so much. But the first two are really fun, and I recommend them. If you want like a campier, kind of silly, throwback kind of horror movie, there you go. The first two are great. And they're not Gremlins ripoffs like some people have accused them of being. The Gravity Falls, the complete series, such a great show. Such a great show. Canceled way too soon. Or not canceled, the creator decided to end it. I just don't feel like it should have ended because there was just so much. I mean, even in the ending, there are so many unsatisfying parts I look at and I'm like, you could have made something really good here without going on burnout like he was talking about. You should have just gone to 4 seasons, but he didn't. And it's unfortunate. Batman, the animated series, complete series, Batman Beyond, the complete series, Best of 90s collection, which includes The Matrix, Dumber and Dumber, The Shawshank Redemption, Friday Director's Cut, The Mask, Goodfellas, Austin Powers, Man of Mystery, The Wedding Singer, Rush Hour, and The Unforgiven. Now, I've not seen all those movies. I had it because I needed to get The Wedding Singer, I needed The Mask, I needed Dumb and Dumber, and Shawshank Redemption, and they just happened to all be on the set for a really good deal. So I went and picked that up. We have the Shrek Ultimate Collection, which has Shrek, Shrek 2, Shrek the Third, Shrek Forever After, Puss in Boots, Shrek the Musical. And it also has the 4K set of the Daniel Craig James Bond movies. Well, I don't know why it said it also. It doesn't. This is the 4K set of the Daniel Craig James Bond movies. I have the 4K set of Independence Day Resurgence. I think I'm going to cut the video off here because I can only record so much on my camera at one time, and so this is the maximum it's allowed to record before I lose the file.